we are, the Oakland Raiders 173. The last time we saw them, it was Mo Hurst.
Mo Hurst, and that was a great pick. I think that's the Raiders' best pick so far, and I'm interested to see what they do here. I think this is a team that still needs to add some pieces to that defense. I'd like to see them add another linebacker, maybe another corner. I mean, this is a team who last season lost 3 of their top 4 cornerbacks and really haven't done all that much this draft to really replace them. So, I mean, I like the addition of Colt Miller. I actually predicted the trade down in my Raiders Report show, but then when you add a guy like P.J. Hall, I think he's a talented guy, but I thought he should have been maybe more of a 3rd or 4th round kind of guy. Brandon Parker, that one's a bit of a head scratcher for me because we took a guy like Colton Miller. Arden Key is a guy who, if they could pan out and can be really successful, like if he can stay, if he can stay out of trouble, Arden Key is going to be an absolute slam dunk pick. I mean, he is a 1st round kind of talent guy, and then you add Nick Nelson out of Wisconsin, decent, but Maurice Hurst right now, as I think right now the Raiders' best pick. And I think it's, not really all that close.
I would love to see them take another corner. I think the secondary for the Oakland Raiders is really one of the weakest positions on the whole roster. I see Quentin Meeks on the board, Tom Downey's 61st overall rated player. It's pick 173, and somehow Quentin Weeks has not been taken yet, which is stunning to me. EQ St. Brown still on the board. Deion Kane still on the board as well. The pick is in for the Oakland Raiders. We'll get that for you in just a second. Any final predictions?
I want them to go defense. I mean, that's me. I think they need to continue to build that defense.
As do I. But it seems that we are having a run on punters. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Townsend gets picked by the Oakland Raiders to replace Marquette King, the punter out of Florida, friend of the program. We've had him on here for an interview. Great guy, great kid. Can't wait to see what he does in the NFL. Not to mention a great punter as well. 27 kicks inside of the 20-yard line this year. Average 48 yards per punt. A good punter. I understand that people don't like taking punters in the draft, but if you're taking a punter in the draft, you're taking a good punter. We can also confirm that Oakland did initially want J.K. Scott. They were just going to take the best punter on the board, and they take Johnny Townsend. I like this a lot. I can't believe I'm saying that I like a punter pick, but I think Johnny Townsend is going to be the punter there for a long time. A good kid, and we know that they got rid of Marquette King because he's kind of a interesting character off the field. Not a bad character, but a character nonetheless.
He didn't mesh with Gruden, and right now Gruden is like, all right, if you don't mesh with me, I'm going to get rid of you. But it's kind of one of the reasons why I was a little bit confused about the Arden Key pick. But Johnny Townsend, man, good for you, dude. Like, I hope he can be a great punter because he's got some big shoes to fill. Like, you can say what you want about Marquette King, but Marquette King's a great punter. And, like, sure, he's, kind of a little bit more flamboyant. Maybe Townsend brings that, but hey, I mean, if this is a guy who can come in and help out the Raiders win, because field position is a big thing in the NFL. A lot of times I think it gets undersold, and this is one of those guys who can pin guys deep in their own possession, like in their own field. So, hey, Townsend, I'm wishing you the best.